There's a moment in every person's life where they wake up and realize they're not where they want to be. Maybe you're looking in the mirror and you don't recognize yourself anymore. Maybe you're scrolling through your phone, watching other people live their dreams while you're still stuck in the same place, the same job, the same routine, the same excuses. And you tell yourself, tomorrow, I'll start tomorrow. But tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next month. And one day, you realize 5 years have passed and nothing has changed. So what happened? What's the secret that separates the people who make it from the people who don't? Stick around, because I'm about to tell you something that will change the way you think about your life forever.
Let me tell you a story. There's a guy named Marcus, 28 years old. Good job, nice apartment, decent paycheck. And by every standard, his life looked fine. But on the inside, he was dying. Marcus had this dream. He wanted to start his own business. He wanted to create something that mattered. He wanted to be his own boss. And every single night, he would go to bed thinking about it, visualizing it, dreaming about it. But every single morning, he'd wake up and go to that same job, that same 9 to 5, and he'd tell himself the same lie. I'll do it when I'm ready. I'll do it when I have enough money. I'll do it when things calm down at work. But here's the thing nobody tells you. You will never feel ready. And do you know why? Because comfort is the deadliest drug known to mankind. See, comfort doesn't announce itself. It doesn't come and say, hey, I'm going to destroy your dreams. No, comfort sneaks in quietly. It wraps itself around you like a warm blanket. It tells you that everything is fine, that you don't need to risk anything, that the pain of staying the same is less than the pain of change. And it's right. It is less pain in the short term. But here's what comfort doesn't tell you. The long-term cost is your entire life.
Let's jump ahead 5 years with Marcus. He's 33 years old now. Same job, same apartment, same regrets. And one day, he runs into an old friend from college, someone he used to study with, someone who wasn't smarter than him, wasn't more talented than him. But this friend, he had started something, built something, and he was living the life that Marcus only dreamed about. And in that moment, Marcus felt something he'd never felt before. It wasn't inspiration, it wasn't motivation. It was regret. Real, raw, gut-wrenching regret. And you know what the worst part was? He realized the only thing standing between him and his friend's success wasn't intelligence, wasn't luck, wasn't resources. It was one decision, one choice, one moment where his friend said, I'm going to do this, and actually meant it. While Marcus kept waiting for the perfect time, the perfect circumstances, the perfect feeling. But here's what I need you to understand. Perfect never comes. Certainty never comes. Confidence doesn't come before action, it comes after. You don't feel confident and then take action. You take action and then build confidence. So what did Marcus do? He made a choice. He decided that the pain of regret was greater than the pain of risk, and he jumped. I'm not going to tell you it was easy, because it wasn't. Those first few months were the hardest of his life. He was working his job and building his business. He was waking up at 5 in the morning. He was sacrificing weekends. He was learning things he didn't know. He was failing constantly. But something changed. Every single failure became a lesson. Every setback became information. And with each small win, his confidence grew. His belief got stronger, and his vision became more real. 18 months later, he quit that job. 2 years after that, he was making more money than he ever had. But more importantly, he was living his life.
Not someone else's, not society's, his. And you want to know the most interesting part? Looking back, he realized that every single obstacle he was afraid of, every single reason he told himself he couldn't do it, they were all in his mind. The money was there. It just required him to be intentional. The time was there. It just required him to wake up earlier. The ability was there. It just required him to be willing to look stupid while he learned. Everything he needed was already available to him. He just had to be willing to claim it.
Now here's the hard truth, and I need you to really listen to this. You are exactly where you are because of the decisions you've made. Not because of your circumstances, not because of what other people think, but because of your choices. And the good news? That means you have all the power to change it. But it requires you to do something that most people will never do. It requires you to get uncomfortable, to sacrifice now, to look stupid, to fail, to get back up and fail again. It requires you to choose growth over comfort every single day. So I want to ask you something, and I want you to be honest with yourself. What dream have you been putting off? What version of yourself have you been postponing? What's the one thing that if you accomplished it would change your entire life?
First, drop a comment below. I want to know, what's your dream? What's the thing you've been putting off? Tell me in the comments, because I read every single one, and your comment might be the exact thing someone else needed to hear today. Second, if this video resonated with you, if it triggered something inside you, smash that like button. When you like this video, it tells me that this message is reaching people who need to hear it, and it helps other people find this content too. Third, and this is important, subscribe to this channel, because the only thing between where you are and where you want to be is the right information at the right time. And every single week, we're uploading videos designed to push you closer to your goals. Your dream is not too big, you're not too late, and you're not too old. You're just one decision away from becoming the person you've always wanted to be. So go, start today, and I'll see you in the next video.